Good evening, viewers. This is Dudarshan Kendra Shillong. Welcome to today's news edition. Before heading to the news in detail, here's a quick look at the headlines. President Murmu to inaugurate ICAR Golden Jubilee celebration. Health Department assures no need to panic over HMPV. Efforts underway to resolve turmoil at NEHU, says Chief Secretary. And state government awaits Ministry of Defence response for relocation of Harijan colony. The news in detail. President Draupadi Murmu will inaugurate the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Indian Council of Agricultural Research ICAR at Umyam Ribhoi tomorrow. Chief Secretary Donald P. Watlang confirmed that the President will also open the Farmers' Expo during the event. President Murmu will arrive at Umroi Airport for the program and will head to Guwahati afterward without visiting Shillong. She will be joined by Union Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Shivraj Singh Chauhan, along with Governor C.H. Vijay Shankar and Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. During the expo, the President is expected to interact with the farmers.
Basically, to inaugurate the Golden Jubilee celebrations of ICAR and also the Farmers Expo, which will be held on the 9th. This will happen between 11:30 and 2:30 p.m. She'll be landing in Umroi and have the function in ICAR complex only. So she's not traveling to Shillong city. And after the function, then she'll go back to Guwahati, and from Guwahati, then she'll proceed onwards.
The Health Department has reassured the public that there is no need to panic over the human metapneumovirus or HMPV, stating they are fully prepared to handle any eventuality. Principal Secretary Sampat Kumar confirmed that an advisory has been issued to raise awareness and necessary support systems are in place if needed. While no cases of HMPV have been reported in the state so far, Kumar emphasized the importance of taking precautions, particularly for individuals with fever or respiratory symptoms. The department is closely monitoring pediatric cases and reinforcing hygiene practices, urging the public to wear masks and maintain hand hygiene.
It's a known virus, not like an unknown virus. It creates flu-like symptoms. Basically, the cause of concern was that, like whatever the reports that actually the media has brought out, is that there are a large number of cases in some parts of the world. So, how actually that can have an impact in India? We have seen is that first of all, we try to look at all the influenza-like symptoms, like what kind of how many fever cases are there across the state, and are there any trends that there is a surge in those fever cases? So there's no surge. There's no unusual pattern that we can see in our state. So there's nothing to be worried about that one.
Rojan Khalat, a resident of Jabar in East Khasi Hills, has strongly denied allegations of extortion related to the two-lane Shillong Western Bypass. The Hinyo Youth Council, Soyang Circle and Nongtleo Circle accused Khalat of demanding a 10% cut from villagers in exchange for compensation for the project. Khalat dismissed the claims, calling them baseless and misleading, and clarified that he had no authority over compensation decisions. Khalat expressed support for the bypass project and warned the HYC against pursuing unfounded legal action, threatening to take legal steps if the allegations continued without evidence.
Ya, baik tempat kata kajing kenok jong kibas presiden jong ka HYC sakir soyong bawang bangi nging simnya taka belang cek na kita gi brio. Ya, kalau data jong kenok jong kiru ba ngasiam ba himdon kum kata te haba kumno kum kata ka belang cek kala ngila ban sim nak kita gi brio. Tengi himdon kum kata ndai kata ngin sani akai ka ba lada kaan kan sa batay kan kaan kan sa ingin sini kata ngamla ban kenok ba bangan priang ba ki keno ingi bengisim kablang cek naki.
Chief Secretary DP Walang has expressed optimism that the ongoing turmoil at Northeastern Hill University will soon come to an end. He revealed that he will meet the Secretary of the Ministry of Education on January 13 to discuss the issue and suggest measures to resolve the situation. Walang noted that a two-member committee has already submitted its report to the ministry, although the state government remains unaware of the decisions taken. He emphasized that as NEHU is not a state university, the government's primary concern is ensuring law and order, preventing any disruption to students' well-being.
The law and order is conducive and there is no breakdown of the law and order. But as far as the affairs of the university is concerned, it's a central university. We'll have to be very cautious. It's not a state university. We cannot take any decision on behalf of NEHU. I'm in touch with the Additional Secretary, Government of India, as well as the Secretary. In fact, I'll be meeting the Secretary on Monday, the 13th of January, to give him a brief of what has happened, because he just joined as the Secretary of Higher Education. I'll be meeting him and also advising him what needs to be done for NEHU. And I hope that we should see a breakthrough soon.
The state government is awaiting a response from the Ministry of Defence regarding the allocation of 2 acres of land to relocate 342 families residing at Tem Yau Maulong. Chief Secretary DP Walang shared that the government has approached the central government to allot land within the vicinity of Tem Yau Maulong, which belongs to the army. Walang expressed hope for a positive response, noting that the requested area is small and viable.
We have approached the central government to allot us land in the vicinity of Maulong Hut only, which belongs to the army. We have communicated with the Defence Ministry. We hope that we'll get a positive response on that. The area that we have requested is quite small. It's viable as far as we are concerned. So once we get a response from the Defence Ministry, we'll take it forward. We had discussed with the stakeholders at that point of time when we met here about 2 months back in the month of November. They were agreeable to that, because by relocating that area where we are discussing right now, the Gurdwara also will not be impacted, will not be affected. The place of worship will not be touched. So I think it's a win-win situation if it is approved. We are talking about initially 2 acres, which may be reduced to 1 acre now.
The Hinyo-Trep Integrated Territorial Organization, or HITO, Ribhoi District has filed a complaint with the Ribhoi Deputy Commissioner's office in Nongpo seeking an end to the alleged illegal collection from poultry transportation into Meghalaya. Led by Hito District President Shania Nongrum, the group intended to meet with Deputy Commissioner Abhilash Bharanwal but submitted the letter in his absence. Nongrum expressed strong opposition to the illegal collections along National Highway 6 and raised concerns about the lack of proper oversight by the Veterinary Department on poultry entering the state.
Ya kaban prong pisabi ay aniki illegal extortion ngila banong kiba kumbala pau di media kilap thai ko bor hakapol ong hakapor lek kemen kijit pisagi high level na kikalikit siar ki bom ko itong kia kapen pau sai ba tang na kadao tang lada ki siu pisa mo dari ki siar ki balayap siar ki bapang kiyo be ban rung sok sa kejala jongi te hato kalong em ke basingan ya kaban bam bandi na kementa ki pa no chong chong kejala Meghalaya ni sinu thu ba Ribhoi district ke jimrung jong gisiar om de tang sia wat isniang gi masiru kumangi menta tilong ki bom dayo e kajing punisya na kaliang jong kadi veterinary gi doktor gi expert ki balak ban certified ban pensisya bagi lei ki ba ko ki ba kya bagi bebet ya kaban pam hapo jong kejala.
The state government confirmed yesterday that there have been no reports of illegal immigration from Bangladesh. Chief Secretary DP Walang stated that there have been no issues along the state's international border in the past 2 to 3 months. He emphasized that intelligence reports are regularly received about events across the border that could impact the state, and such information is shared with the BSF. Walang also addressed recent reports of a drone sighting near the Sora-Shela border, stating that there is no specific information about the drone's purpose or why it was near the border.
In the border areas, we have not had any problems in the last, in fact, couple of months, 2-3 months. We have not received any adverse reports at all from the border. We are hoping that it will continue. The BSF is keeping a very strong vigil along the border, along with the help of the local Meghalaya police. We are keeping a tab on what is going on. We receive intelligence reports once in a while about what is happening across the border, anything which is likely to impact the state, and information is shared with the BSF. No, we don't have any reports of any illegal immigration at all from Bangladesh. I don't have any specific information about this except that a drone was detected, but the specific technical evaluation of what was the drone doing and what is the strength, what data it was trying to capture, what data it was trying to analyze, we don't have that information at all with us.
The state will host a 2-day cabinet retreat in Sora on January 10 to 11, 2025, attended by Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma and others. The retreat aims to provide a platform for government departments to present their programs and initiatives, identify gaps, and explore collaborative efforts to achieve key goals. Chief Secretary Donald P. Watlang confirmed that the cabinet meeting will begin at 12 noon on January 10th, followed by a retreat where departments will present their plans for 2025, followed by an interaction with members of self-help groups and visit rural areas.
Cabinet as well as senior officers will be heading towards Sora. And in Sora on the 10th, that is the next day, we'll be starting with the cabinet meeting at 12 noon for about a couple of hours. After the cabinet meeting, there will be a cabinet retreat in which all the departments will sit together with the members of the cabinet and give a presentation on the way forward for 2025. What are the plans, what are the schemes, what are the objectives that the departments want to meet for the year 2025.
Efforts are continuing to rescue workers trapped in a coal mine in Umrangso, Dimahasao, Assam, after one worker's body was recovered. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma confirmed on social media that the 21 paradivers team had found the body of Ganga Bahadur Srestho from Udaipur district, Nepal. Yesterday, teams from the Indian Navy, Indian Army and Assam Rifles made 2 attempts to dive into the mine, while personnel from NDRF and SDRF are working to drain the water. The West Jaintia District Sports Association is preparing for the first Meghalaya Games in Jowai and Waejer. Events like football, badminton and rock climbing will be featured, with improvements made to local infrastructure including Kiang Nangba Stadium. The association's Vice President Patrick Lamare expressed satisfaction with the ongoing preparations and is optimistic the Games will provide a platform for local athletes and boost sports development in the district. Power Minister A.T. Mondal today confirmed that there will be no load shedding in Meghalaya for the time being, despite the approaching dry season. He added that while the demand for power is rising, the government is working on pumped storage projects to address future needs.
As of now, the power scenario is in a very good position. We are not planning immediately for load shedding, but when situation requires, we'll take a call on that. Our intention is to see that the exam season also pass off without any load shedding. But I will request all our esteemed consumers that this is the season where we can take up major repair works also. Because once rainy season will come, it will be difficult to work also. Then renovation work is also on to many substations, upgradation work is on. Then changing of poles, conductors, these are there. So if once major substation is under repair, a large area will be affected.
And now the weather report. In Tura, minimum temperature recorded today is 11 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 21 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity is 70%. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature recorded today is 6.4 degrees Celsius, while 15.6 degrees Celsius of maximum temperature was recorded. The relative humidity is 83%. Meanwhile, in Jowai, minimum temperature of 6 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius was recorded today, and relative humidity in Jowai is 82%. And the forecasts in Tura, Shillong and Jowai say that dry weather is likely to occur at most places. Before winding up this news bulletin, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. President Murmu to inaugurate ICAR Golden Jubilee celebration. Health Department assures no need to panic over HMPV. Efforts underway to resolve turmoil at NEHU, says Chief Secretary. State government awaits Ministry of Defence response for relocation of Harijan colony. And with that, viewers, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. Until we meet again next time, good night.